I was this close to being on the news today. And it's not because of a bad thing. I actually got a call. I answered our team number today, and the guy said that he was with Channel 9 KNBC News and that he was doing a little story about the current housing market, and he wanted to pick an agent's brain and interview them. How are you advising buyers and sellers? That's what he said to me. But I had to pass because my daughter's turning 13 today. So you will instead see Jake Beckner, who's another teammate of mine. You'll get to see him on the news tonight. I think he said it was airing at 4, 5, and 6. So if you want to see someone from my team, you can go give him a shout out, Jake Beckner. Anyway, so I just thought I'd make a little clip as if I was on the news. I won't. Okay. So if I was on the news and he asked me how I'm advising buyers and what I'm doing about the market, I would just say, this is what I tell my buyers. If you take the average of interest rates, if you take the interest rate average over the past 30 years, you're going to see that the average was 7%. So even with the rates being at 5.75, is it still a good time to buy, knowing that? Yes, it is, because it's still 5.72 is still below the average interest rate over the past 30 years. Okay, so yes, it's still a good time to buy. Are house prices about to plummet? I don't believe that they are. The 2008 economic real estate crisis, it just had a completely different scenario that caused everything to drop so quickly. And that's not nearly the same as what we're going through right now. But I don't want to get into an economic discussion right now. I could do a video on that another time. But what I tell my sellers is this still a good time to sell? Did I miss my window? And my response to that is absolutely not. You've had your home for about 5 years. In the past few years, the house prices have skyrocketed. And yes, it was a seller's market. It actually still is a seller's market. And like the pendulum swings, seller's market, buyer's market. Well, it's right at that tippy point where it's about to start balancing out. And I'm sure you've heard a lot of people say that, but we're not actually calling it balancing. We're calling it a correction, because the prices have skyrocketed and now they're going to be balancing or correcting. So I'm not seeing a crazy amount of price drops where people are just, giving their homes away for free like a 2008 market. So if you're considering selling your home, it's actually still a good time to sell. It's actually probably better because the inventory is changing. Instead of a home selling in 1 day, it's selling in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Some are still selling really fast, and you just don't know. So if you are thinking about it at all, if you're thinking about buying or selling, I'd be happy to talk to you. But it's still a good time to buy a house, and it's still a good time to sell a house. If you sell your house, you need to live somewhere too. You're actually going to have more opportunity to find something that you want to move into. So anyway, my answer is not doom and gloom. So hopefully you found that helpful. Bye.